Hi, it's Teri Lou, and this is my artistic adventure van, and we are at the end of week 2, and we are moving along really well. So at the end of last week, we had the mock-up inside, and I showed you around that, and my dad was working on brackets for the solar panels. There is now 3 solar panels up on the roof. There is a great video about the solar panels that will be posted later. So we'll show you the whole process of how the solar panels got onto the roof. And what you can't see right here is the 3350 model of the Fan-Tastic Vent fan. So that's discussed too in the solar panel video. Another thing that got done is the van is completely insulated. Did a great video on that too, which will be posted at another time, so be sure to look up those 2 videos if you're interested in all the details. So what I have is 1 layer of insulation on the roof and 2 layers in lots of the side pockets. Each layer is about an R value of 6, if I remember correctly, so somewhere in there. We also have the floor all down. It's not all screwed down because we're still making a few modifications, but first there is the foam underneath that has the foil on each side, so it's a 6.5 R value on the floor, and then a 3/4 inch AC plywood that is supposed to be great and wonderful. 3/4 inch if I didn't say so. Another thing that I'll show you some detail is my dad actually spent the day making sure that we can fit the brackets into these holes. So we're putting the bracket that is for the seats, if you remember. I don't know if I've discussed that yet, but I did post a photo of that. That there's going to be 2 seats here for when I take the grandchildren or other adults too, but my thought was that when I take the grandchildren, I don't want to just be able to take one at a time, so I'm going to have a seat here for, who knows, probably just a couple weeks out of the year, but still wanted the option available. So after the insulation in the floor, we've been starting to put up furring strips. The furring strips will help hold up the ceiling, and then we're also going to be putting furring strips on both sides to hold up the cabinets and down below too. So like I said, it's been a wonderful week. We've had lots of accomplishments. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. We had another little minor modification. We did take the console that sits here that was holding these out because we're going to end up putting a shelf here and then a wall, an insulated wall, so I'll be able to block this all off at night for warmth mainly. So like I said, really happy with our progress, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to watch the other 2 videos about the insulation and the solar panels. Thanks for watching.